Hi there, Wally Drangmeister with path3marketing.com, and today we are going to talk about content creation. But wait, it seems like something's not right. Oh yeah, I know. That's much better. Okay, today we are going to talk about creating content for your business. Now, what is content? Well, it's just information about your company, what is going on with your business that you use to interact with your marketplace. It's not magic, but let me just say that while a good strategy is important in marketing, and I talk about that a lot, but once you have your strategy set, the thing you need then is some tactics to implement it. And content is the tactic that is the voice of strategy. It's where you talk to your customers in a way that resonates with them and allows them to get to know you better. And if necessary, heaven forbid, they buy your products and services. So I know what you're thinking. I'm a guy that's doing a video, so I am totally comfortable talking. I don't want to talk to anybody, much less be recorded. And that may be right. But let me just say, in today's wonderful modern world of technology, there are all kinds of things that you can do to create content. Now, I happen to like talking. I happen to like video. I do write. So I think I am good in all of them, or at least comfortable in all of them, but maybe you're not. So what if you are a writer? Well, fantastic. Blog posts are a great way to create content. They help you, if done properly, get the search engines to index your site better and do a lot of great things for you. Combined with some good images, they can make fantastic content. But what if you're more of a talker? You say, you know what, I'm not really that good of a writer, but I can tell you what's going on in my business. Well, that's fantastic. If that's the case, you may want to either use one of the voice recognition software that comes with computers these days, or buy a specific one, or do what I do. I use a couple of products. One is Sonix.ai, Sonix.ai. It is a low-cost, do-it-yourself transcriber. So if I have an idea that I want to turn into a blog post, I will go ahead and dictate that into a video, I will go ahead and dictate that into an audio recorder, upload it to the internet, and in a few minutes, I get a transcript back. And Sonix.ai has a very nice interface where they break your text up into chunks, and then if something doesn't look quite right, a piece of the audio they use to actually do that part of the transcriptions right above. So for things on a do-it-yourselfer's budget, that's fantastic. Now, if you want it really high quality transcription, I've not found anything better than rev.com, RAV.com. Now, it's a little pricey, $1 a minute for transcription, but they use a very interesting technology where they take the audio and they break it into approximately 7-second clips and distribute it over a broad network of people out there that work for them. And it comes back transcribed, very high quality, assuming that the audio is good that you gave them, and very, very quickly considering all the work that they do. That's another good choice. So then you have some text to do your blog posts in, coming out of your spoken word. Now, say you do like video and you say, well, but I don't necessarily like being on the in front of the camera. Well, then you can do something like, and here is one of the most powerful tools known to the modern world. That's right, the smartphone. You can go live on Facebook, and it doesn't have to be your face. You can use the forward-facing camera and show parts of your business, show the work you do, show the jobs, lots of things, and just narrate it, explain what you're doing, put it out there on Facebook, for example, and it can be a fantastic way to get business. The other thing you can do with that same video is take it and bring it back, download it to your computer, edit it, and make it into a YouTube video, clips for your website, lots and lots of things to do. So if you would like some more inspiration on the video front, okay, I've lost it here. Oh, right under my notepad. A great book to maybe get you started is called The Live Video Revolution by Joel Comm. It's fantastic. I think it'll give you a lot of good ideas. It just talks about the power of live video, how anyone can do it, and gives you some ideas about how it might be a good product for your business. Now, the other thing is that the hardest part about creating content, I believe, for a business person, solopreneur, small company, or even for a person in a bigger brand that has a very small niche, is actually getting the content out there, the first set of content. And there's a saying, it's better to be done than to be perfect. And the hardest part of getting things done, I think, is getting them started. Turning on the camera, turning on the microphone, opening up Word, and putting something down on paper. And so you will get better over time, believe me. But if you don't start somewhere, you're not going to have what is the greatest opportunity for communication and interaction in the modern world, and that is content out there on the internet that people can consume, whether it be social media, again, search engines. And that is something that I just think you really owe it to yourself to attempt to get started. Now, we have a saying, there is no try, there's only do or don't do. Yes, Yoda came up with that. But if you are still unsure and you say, you know what, I'm just not quite ready to start talking in front of a camera, I'm not ready to start a podcast, I'm not ready to talk into a microphone, then have I got a suggestion for you. Toastmasters.org. Toastmasters is a international organization that's dedicated to public speaking. And let me let you in on a little secret. If you go to a Toastmasters club and you participate for a number of weeks, months, years, your speaking will get better. Your confidence will improve. Now, why is that? Well, you'll get a lot of opportunities to deliver your message. A great Toastmaster, Darren LaCroix, calls it stage time. He was a stand-up comedian, and he won a world championship of public speaking, and he talks about stage time. And what that means is opportunities to speak. So Toastmaster gives you those opportunities to speak. But the other thing is they give you feedback. They let you know what you did well and where you might be able to improve. So I cannot recommend that organization highly enough if you are unsure. Now, the other thing you may be asking yourself is, well, will I be so bad if I go to a group where people are there to learn about speaking that I will somehow stick out like a sore thumb? I can only give you my experience. I've been associated with a number of Toastmasters clubs over the years, and every one I've been to, it would be difficult. And I mean this sincerely, and I don't mean any disrespect to the people who I'm even thinking about in this context, but it would be tough to be worse than some of those people in terms of be a worse public speaker. That doesn't mean they're bad people. That means they're just starting from a very, very low place in terms of their skill and their quality of speaking. So I bet, I really do, that if you go to a club and you're there for a few weeks, you will realize it's like, oh yeah, I have more talent, I have more skills than I even thought I did. And no, I'm probably not the worst public speaker, much less in my city, but even in this club. So wherever you start, that's great. You will get better. That feedback element's important, and there's also a lot of great leadership opportunities in Toastmasters. So I would encourage you to check that out, toastmasters.org. You can find a club near you. Almost all of the clubs are open, don't require any special qualifications, although some do, and most of them allow you to come several times to visit their club to see if that organization's right for you. All right, so those are a couple of ways to get going. Another one is let's say that, yeah, you are okay at doing video, doing audio, doing blog posts, but you're having a hard time getting it going, getting the content done in sufficient volume. There's another great technique that I learned from Miles Beckler, milesbeckler.com, and I will put a link to this technique, and it's called the 90-day challenge. Now, Miles is a YouTuber, and he has a fantastic YouTube channel on all things related to internet marketing. But Miles's method is to produce 90 videos in 90 days as a way to jumpstart the content creation process. He used it to get his channel going. He used it to build his online business. And I think that's a fantastic way to get things going. This, for me, is video 3 in my 90-day challenge. So I am 3 days. I only have 87 more after I press the stop button on this video in my 90-day challenge. But it's a very good way if you're doing something that you need to get some traction from a marketing point of view to create some content. Now, you don't have to do talking head videos like this or show how-to videos where you do screenshots. You can do lots of things, including a live video with your camera. You can start a podcast and do 90 episodes. You can do 90 blog posts. But the point is you do something every day towards marketing. And there's differences of opinion on how many days you need to do something for it to become a habit. But believe me, if you create 90 videos or 90 blog posts or 90 podcast episodes in 90 days, I think that that will be a skill that you have honed to a high degree. I think it will be something that you will get comfortable with. And I think that if you do it with even a little bit of forethought and a little bit of quality, which I know all of us will do that, to do something for 90 days, you don't want to do it poorly, you will get great results. So that's a little bit about content creation, inspiration. Open up that Word document, start to craft those blog posts, turn on your phone, point it at your subject and narrate it, point it at yourself and do a video, get a camera and do a video, start a podcast, get some content out there. In today's world of lots of things on the internet, almost every business can benefit, and some literally cannot survive without content out there on the internet to communicate with their existing clients, with their prospects, with their potential customers. All right, that's it for today's video. I'm Wally Drangmeister, path3marketing.com. It's been great to talk with you.